Afternoon to you. Well, at this point, we actually at the Green Market Square here in Cape Town. Now, this space is a space that specializes a lot on African craft. Many of the people that own stalls here are foreign nationals, many of them from Zimbabwe. Now, we arrived here a little bit earlier on, just asking some of our brothers and sisters from Zimbabwe how they feel about the recent election results. Now, the views have been varying indeed, but one thing has remained consistent throughout the questions that we have asked them, and those are the reasons that they have for moving to South Africa. They say that the economic situation in Zimbabwe had become so dire that they needed to move to other countries to ensure that their families could be fed, to ensure that they could send money back home. I'm just going to speak to some of the stall owners here. I've met a friend called Ali. Ali, if you can just tell us, how do you feel about the Zimbabwean results?
Well, I feel empty. There's not a single ounce of joy in me to say I can jump and celebrate these election results. Because when you talk of free and fair elections, it means even people in the diaspora should be allowed to vote. So there was nothing like that was made during these elections. And the way that the ZANU-PF party won the elections with a two-thirds majority, it leaves a lot to be desired. I've got every doubt to say Mnangagwa can be that popular, or ZANU-PF can be that popular that they can defeat MDC by two-thirds majority.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that it's unbelievable for Mnangagwa to beat Chamisa?
Well, judging from what was happening before the polls, the campaigns that were happening, and the response from people when you're checking on the social media and all that stuff, it looked like it was going to be close, very close. But this has been a landslide. So I don't know if I can say it's free and fair.
I just want to go back to the question that we spoke about earlier. Just what life was like in Zimbabwe before you moved to South Africa, and why South Africa was desirable for you?
Well, the economy went down in Zimbabwe. I think you know what happened with land invasions and all that stuff, and things went bad there. We had to move out of the country to look for greener pastures, and South Africa was offering those opportunities. So that is one of the reasons why we had to move out to come and live in South Africa.
And obviously you're saying that you have absolutely no hope. So I suppose you're one of the few that doesn't believe in this whole notion of a Zimbabwe that's pregnant with opportunities, a new dawn for Zimbabwe.
That's why I said I feel empty, because I don't believe that is going to happen. Because this current new president that has been elected belongs to the same regime that was there before. So I don't see any change. It looks like it's going to remain the same thing.
And obviously, Ali, you were here in South Africa at the time, so you couldn't vote. How do you feel about that?
That's why I was saying, when you talk about free and fair elections, there were electoral reforms that were supposed to be done to remove those laws that were put earlier to stop people in the diaspora to vote. So that will be everybody, wherever you are in the world, should be allowed to vote. So nothing like that happened.
So Ali, you moved to South Africa and you own a stall here where you sell African craft. Just how is business like? And are you able to send money back home?
Yeah, that's the reason why I came here, so that I'll be able to look after my mother back home, look after my family.
Well, thank you so much for speaking to us, and good luck for that. That was Ali, one of the stall owners here at Green Market Square. I'm just going to speak to someone else very quickly. Mildred, if you can just come a little bit closer, if you can just stand there for me. Mildred, just how do you feel about the recent election results in Zimbabwe?
For me, I can say that the results, they were fair. Is for me the way that I have seen things, and also like the campaigns that they were doing as well. Yes.
Now, Mildred, earlier you said to me, for you it doesn't matter who wins. I mean, someone must have a favorite. Why does it not matter to you who wins?
Because for Chamisa, I can say that he's not yet mature for the presidential elections, because even if when he was doing his campaigns, you are not supposed to be there to insult the other presidents or whatever. You were supposed to give people hope. You were supposed to talk in a maturity way that he can be a good leader as well. Yes.
But unlike Ali that I just spoke to, you are quite hopeful that in fact one day you wish to go back home.
Yes, I wish to go back home. And if we also give, since Mnangagwa has won, let us just give him a chance. These 5 years, maybe he can also make a difference as well. That's how I see things.
Well, guys, thank you very much for your time. Well, that there was Ali and Mildred, who ran businesses by selling African crafts here at the Green Market Square in Cape Town. Varying views. On the other hand, Ali is saying that he feels empty. He doesn't know how to feel. He doesn't feel that this was a free and fair election. And Mildred on the other side saying that we need to give President Emmerson Mnangagwa a chance and see what he can give the Zimbabwean people. But for now, it's back to you guys in Johannesburg.